This is a battle in the Scourge of God tournament between the Alans and the Sassanids. For the Alans, we have Sarmatian Cataphract, or nope, yep, Sarmatian Cataphract, Germanic Horse, Typhali Cavalry, Germanic Levy, Germanic Lancers, Elite Agathyrsi Warriors, light on the infantry, heavy on the cavalry, which is the way to go in Attila, apparently. So, very strong cavalry force for the Alani here. Persian bows, mounted bowmen moving up here. Probably not going to do well against Sarmatian Cataphract horse archers, so they're just baiting a few volleys there. And for the Sassanids, we have 4 Griff Panvar Cataphracts, Spobed Cavalry General, Camel Klibinari. The problem with these units is that they do not have a significant bonus against large. Decent enough against very high health, but they underperform against melee cavalry, even though they are camels, and even though they look very cool. Super cool, actually. Then we have the Sogdian warriors. These used to be my second favorite unit in Barbarian Invasion. I mean, you're going to war dressed in a bathrobe and a pajama, and you're wearing a chainmail face mask using a club. It's just awesome unit. Not great though. Elite Dalamite warriors, again a very cool looking unit. These guys are wearing their bathrobes on top of chainmail, at least. And in the front line we have more Sogdians, Camel Klibinari, Armenian spears, and more Dalamites and Sogdians. The Alani deploying super wide here. And the terrain, there is a terrain advantage to be had here, actually. Nothing has really happened in terms of skirmishing just yet. The Persian mounted bows, they've lost a single man. Nothing too concerning yet. The Sarmatian Cataphract archers rocking a single kill. Let's see if they look cool. They look cool. But they are expensive and of questionable utility. I actually think they are more useful when charging down infantry than they are when skirmishing. They're getting some shots off on the Camel Klibinari. It would be better for them to be using flaming shot here to get their bonus against large, which is basically guaranteed damage. Still using normal ammunition. This is very early. This tournament was played on the release day of Attila, so a lot of things that people haven't tested and people don't know about the game. Like, you would basically never use flaming shot in Rome 2, while using crossbows, it's essential to use flaming shot, and also very good to use flaming shot against cavalry. So now the Severan Cataphracts, they're taking some damage here, but the Persian mounted bows, complete lack of armor. The Sarmatian Cataphract archers are taking some damage now, but they haven't really killed much. And you'll notice something here. A distinct lack of Parthian shot, which makes the use of these horse archer units a bit questionable, I'd say. Having to turn around to fire is not great for a skirmish unit. Makes the already weak horse archers in Attila that much weaker, because now they can just get chased down by enemy cavalry without being able to do much about it. They can just run and hope the cavalry doesn't catch up. Persian mounted bows, it looks like they're going to try to maybe charge here. They still have a lot of ammunition, so that doesn't make a lot of sense. Maybe it was a bit of a miss micro. Because these Sarmatian Cataphract archers, if you look at their melee stats, they actually have 40 weapon damage, and they would destroy the Persian mounted bows. 202 health, 27 armor, yeah, they would absolutely destroy the Persian mounted bow, so there's really no reason to run away other than preventing getting caught up here by the Camel Clibinori, for example. The Alani army does not want to give up its position on the ridge. I don't blame them, really. Oh, here we have an engagement. The Persian mounted bows are getting wrecked by Germanic horsemen and by the Sarmatian Cataphracts. Horse archers with 40 missile damage can do a lot on the charge against even enemy infantry units if they are unbraced. I've tested these Camel Clibinori quite a bit, and I don't, at this point, I don't see the point in bringing them compared to, they're so expensive compared to other options, and they're not good against cavalry, which would be the main thing you would want to bring melee cavalry for. Melee cavalry that is good against cavalry is also good against infantry, but melee cavalry that is good against infantry only due to lacking a good bonus against large is next to useless against enemy cavalry. Germanic levy through some javelins here. Germanic levy rushing in against the Armenian spears. The Sogdians looks like they're going to try to get off a charge here. Nope, they're just going to jog into the Germanic levy. Here we get a charge. Sogdian warriors will destroy the Germanic levy in the charge. Goodbye. But the worrying thing here is this looks to me like bait.
The men are broken and are fleeing.
The Germanic levy to tie down the units, then the second line of Agathyrses and Germanic lancers to rush in and wreck any infantry foolish enough to just attack the Germanic levy head on. Camel Clibinori should not do well against Germanic horsemen. Typhali cavalry destroying Sogdian warriors. Damage done by cavalry on melee units. It's just extreme in this game, and I quite like it. Here we'll see another example. Goodbye, pajama bathrobe people. That unit just disappeared. It ceased to exist. Should see the same here. Oh no, Camel Clibinori. Come on, camels, you can do it. Oh, now they're getting attacked by Spabed in the rear. That's going to be a bad time for the camels.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a
Griff von Var getting attacked by Sarmatian Cataphracts. In the flanks, not good for the Griff von Var. So many units, just the Sogdians, just an Armenian spears. They did not like getting rushed by cavalry here in from a downhill position. Persian bows charging into the elite Sarmatians, just to stop them, presumably. Here we have Germanic lancers smashing into Armenian spears. And good game, Armenian spears. Starting to waver. So many units over here for the Sassanids, but they are getting outmatched mainly because we have Cataphracts and Camel Clibinori up against enemy melee cavalry that has bonuses against large.
Our men have rallied.
Summation Cataphract Archers almost used their entire ammunition load. 28 kills. Great. The Spabe General is doing fine in the center here, but Germanic Lancers are going to damage him when getting a charge like this. Not enough to take him down, of course, but this is enough to close him off and make his route of escape very difficult to find. So many units wavering here for the Sassanids. Minus 11. And here you can see them recovering their courage, so to speak, or losing it. Minus 13, minus 11, minus 8.
The men are broken and are fleeing.
So for each morale effect that gets to this unit, you're going to see them start to regain courage and lose courage or morale. So maybe they will... no, they just shattered.
The general has been killed. Excellent.
The general of the Sassanids died, and this is chain route time. The last units in the blob getting finished off, and we'll look at the kills on the camels and the Sogdians, but I don't think they were too impressive. So Pyrrhic victory for the Allans. The Allans had a decisive terrain advantage as well. So yeah, camels not doing much, cataphracts not doing much. Some of the Sogdians did okay, but mainly they were outmatched by Agathyrsi and the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A good number of cavalry units here for the Allans, and also the terrain helped the Allans massively. So Gojira defeats Hamilkar Barca and advances to the next round in the Scourge of God tournament. Strength and honor.